Welcome back to Adreno. My name is Di and I'd like to chat to you today about choosing a mask. Very often people do ask what mask suits me, and it does depend on what you plan to do with that mask as to what we would recommend. But to put it generally, I'd like to talk about the different styles first, and then I can get into what might be more suitable for you. So there are three main styles of mask. This is a single lens mask, and as you can see, it has one single piece of glass across the top surrounded by a frame attached to the strap. So these kinds of masks are great for anyone who has a slightly wider face or may find that some masks press just on the bridge of the nose there and a little bit uncomfortable. The next style of mask that you have is a twin lens mask. Now these masks have a lower volume than a single lens mask, and obviously the name comes from two different lenses in the mask itself. So a lower volume mask means the mask glass is closer to your eyes and you can actually get quite good peripheral vision out the side. You also have masks that have little windows in the side. So such as this mask, you can see a little piece of glass on the side there. It even increases the peripheral vision out the sides. The last style of mask is a frameless. And as you can see from this one here, it's very low profile. The glass joins directly to the skirt, and incredibly low volume means that as you descend underwater, whether you're snorkeling or scuba diving, the pressure change inside the mask is easier to deal with than a high volume mask. The next step with a mask is to decide exactly what colour you'd like the skirt to be. If you're at all maybe a little bit claustrophobic, or you'd like a really wide field of vision with lots of light, then it's best to go with a clear silicone skirt. It'll make you feel more comfortable and obviously gives you that nice airy feeling. These are fantastic for snorkeling. It does give you that really wide sense of view. Black silicone masks, however, are favoured in some circumstances by photographers and videographers, and that's to cut out any extra glare coming in the side. Makes it very hard to focus on the camera when you've got that glare going on. Anyone who's got sensitive eyes, don't like that glare, these are great. And the last one is if you're diving in low visibility conditions or low light conditions, a black mask will actually help your eyes adjust and focus on the task at hand. If you're looking for a prescription mask or a mask that can have prescriptive lens fitted in them, you will need to go for a twin lens mask and then have a bit of a chat to us about what your prescription might require being, so that we can design a mask especially for you. There are literally hundreds of different masks on the market today, and it's no guarantee that every mask will fit your face. So it's important to give your mask a very good test before you take it out to sea the first time. So very simply, ignore the strap. It's not in any use in the test phase. Make sure that the edges of the mask are not curled under. Place it on your face, making sure there's no hair up in here, and gently breathe in through your nose. It shouldn't require a huge amount of pressure to keep that mask in place. If you really have to suck to hold it on, it's really not suitable for you. When you first purchase a mask, if you were to take it straight out into the ocean and take it for a dive, it's going to fog considerably. And that's because in the manufacturing process, a thin film of protective coating is put on the inside of the lenses. If you don't remove it, it will fog. Doesn't matter what you get up to. So to remove that, you have good old sea buff. It gently buffs off that little layer, and you'll find that once you've done that, the mask is ready for either giving the good old spit and away you go, or using something like sea gold to keep the lenses nice and clear from fog. If, like me, you use a lot of sunscreen in the water just to keep the old sun away from the skin, you'll find that after about probably 20-30 dives, your mask just starts to fog again. Go again with the sea buff, because that'll just take off that little greasy layer and get that mask nice and clean again. The most important feature is it needs to be comfortable. It's not just the 2 minutes that you try a mask on in the store, it's the 3 hours that you spend out snorkeling with whale sharks at Ningaloo Reef. If that mask isn't comfortable in here, it's not going to be comfortable out there. Now, I hope I've managed to give you a few more tips and a bit more information on how you should go about choosing your mask. But if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call.